Hello, welcome to another video. Today I've made 3 different world bosses, as well as a weekly boss, from Genshin Impact, into Honkai Star Rail. This is episode 2, episode 1 will be up in the cards and in the description, and once more I'm using a TTS app to explain things in detail. Make sure you comment any bosses you want to see next. Anyway, enjoy. All 3 bosses this time are from Sumeru, and we are starting off with the Jade Plume Terror Shroom. The Jade Plume Terror Shroom is the first boss that I made who summons other enemies, and it generally has a high attack and speed as the Genshin boss is the same too. I chose imaginary damage because of the yellow on the boss's design. The attacks are mainly self-explanatory, so you can pause if you want to read them, but I really want to talk about Radical Vitality, as it took a bit of time to decide what to do. The fungi are just there to deal more damage, and to sort of buff crowd control characters. To defeat the Jade Plume Terror Shroom it's best to bring ice or physical characters, as other elements buff the boss. Let's move into the Sumeru Desert. My favorite Sumeru boss, Algorithm of Semi-Intransient Matrix of Overseer Network, or Simon for short, is all about self-sustain and massive damage. Enemies don't really replenish their own toughness bar, and I think that Simon would be perfect for it. Invisible State is like that one boss's attack where you have to attack it 9 times, otherwise it does big damage, but this is a bit stronger at the cost of being easier to disable. As well as this, Laser Zone deals massive damage, heals health and boosts speed. In conclusion, a very good boss. For the last world boss is the Electro Regisvine. Before I start talking about it, maybe consider subscribing. This video has been going for a bit, so surely you like my content, but you don't have to LOL. Anyway, if you don't know, the Electro Regisvine deals a lot of damage with waxing and waning stamens, and if they both exist then they basically kill the active character. I've made the stamens separate entities, so you may want multi-target attacks. Now it's on to the weekly boss, which I'll give spoilers to the Fontaine Act 5 Archon quest. Finally, the weekly boss, All-Devouring Narwhal. If you have fought it before, you would understand why I made the toughness bar in the way that I have. If you don't, then basically you have to increase its anger to begin the second phase. Speaking of the second phase, Shadow has a limited amount of time to defeat it. This is basically a DPS check, as it has a decent amount of HP that needs to be depleted. Falling Thunder is just more damage for no reason, but it's a weekly boss, so why not? If you defeat Shadow, then All-Devouring Narwhal, downed, or phase 3 will begin. This does look a bit complicated, actually isn't really if you fought the boss. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this fun video. If you want me to make another, then leave suggestions in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe and have a great day.